So we will start with responding to questions. If you have a question, please let's go ahead. Andrew,
Um,
please go on.
Hello, good morning. So my question is, after being denied twice a year, like in the same year, maybe in somewhere in May and somewhere in August, is it advisable to reapply again to another school, but then with a scholarship, um, in the same year for spring 2025?
Yeah, sure. I mean, in terms of, is it possible for you to apply? Yes, it is possible. So if you're going for the next interview and then your situation has changed compared to the previous first and second attempt, that would be awesome. That would be a major reason why, your visa should be approved on the third attempt. But if you continue to do the same thing over and over, hopefully something changes. But if not, yeah, but so it's positive if you want to look at a different school, a different program, maybe a more improved sort of funding and also being able to prepare yourself very well for the next attempt. Then yeah, I would advise you to do that.
Yeah, but please, wouldn't it look like you've applied twice and in this same year you're going to
What
apply
I keep
again?
what I keep telling people is so what you asked me was to apply for school for spring
Yes,
semester.
please.
Yes, of course. If you said apply for visa, that's a different thing altogether. Again,
Sorry. Yeah, I meant visa. I meant
and you relax, 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 relax. So, what happens is that there is nobody going for the visa interview with a perfect profile. So, notwithstanding whatever your situation is, there is a loophole here or there. And obviously, the visa interview is all about going to respond to questions, right? So, if you are looking forward to getting a question like, why did you apply for a second time, third time, you know, and then you're coming in for the third time, you should have a better explanation of it. So, the whole process in and of itself, it's not a problematic or is not, a red flag or how people ever put it. But your ability to improve on your next attempt, that's the most important thing. So I came here, I did not have scholarship for my school. Now I do. I came here the other time, I wasn't confident enough. I was fumbling. Now I'm able to explain my situation better. So something should improve on your next attempt. That's what I'm trying to say. Sub, please go on.
okay. Thank you.
I'm Fred. I just wanted to find
Yeah,
out that
before
given
you come
the
in, so Andrew, finally, the whole thing is that you can't afford to give up. So what would you do? You have to try and go again, obviously. So you trying to go again is not a big deal. Just do your best to make sure that your situation, so there's something that is changing about your situation this time around. Sub, go on.
All right, thanks.
thank you. I just wanted to find out that given the system updates that is happening, if you have an interview next week, do you need to submit your DS 160 this week?
Preferably, it's advisable to do that. You print out your appointment confirmation just in case you're unable to access the portal at that time. So it's advisable to do that so that you know that you're well set. In case you're not able to access the portal, then you have no problem.
Awesome. Okay.
Victor, please go on.
Yeah, thank you for it. My first attempt failed.
I thought you said you've given up on the process.
Yes, I take two different ones. Yes,
Okay, go
but
on.
yes, for this same school, I've given up on this same school, but I'm looking for a school with better funding. Is it advisable to apply like twice for the visa in the same year?
So my answer to would be like, why is it not advisable? Can you hear me, Victor? Go ahead.
Yeah, yes, please. Because the same year, if you apply for visa twice, you've changed school, maybe the program could change or something.
There's a friend of mine called Graham, right? He went for the visa interview in July, I think July 2nd or so. And then July 10th, he went for another one. He's currently at in the US. Yeah, he went for the, and that was the third attempt. Last year he did it. It didn't go as expected. So what he did was to apply to different schools and get, an improved profile. So with a full funding, he got a rejection on second. I just want to make sure I'm getting the date. So 2nd July, 8 days afterwards, he is currently in the US. He applied for the visa and got it.
Wow.
So that's my best answer to this question. I keep on telling people sometimes. Yesterday, I spoke with someone and the person was like, sometimes maybe, Fred, you give too much hope or you should reduce how you encourage people. Bro, that is all we have left on this earth. Into service, you know,
No.
into what called the next attempt at the NBC. The worst case scenario, I didn't get it. But I mean, that is what we live for in life, to hope that things get better. You get it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Anyway, but just as a disclaimer though, if you're looking for somebody who will discourage you from doing something, it's not me. Like,
Yeah, sure.
I give too much encouragement to sometimes people say I'm on for my motivational speakers or more encourage amount for money, bro. Sometimes I do anything, but this is feasible, this is possible, and there are practical examples of people who have gotten it done. So why not? Many other questions from anyone? You can just unmute your microphone and go ahead. Andrew, you have another
Yeah,
question?
yes, please. One last one. So after 26th, right? Do you think dates are going to be available for the spring semester?
Unfortunately,
intake?
I wouldn't be in the best position to give a good answer to this one. So, based on past experiences, obviously, I don't know the system that they are changing into, but obviously there should be dates for people to go for the visa interview. So obviously there'll be dates.
All right, thanks.
And normally when people, the fall semester is the major semester where dates becomes like a bit challenging to come by, especially after the COVID. But spring semester is not a major academic semester, so a lot of people are not going for interview dates just like it is in the fall semester. So yeah, people will definitely. What people have to understand is that even the COVID era, people came, like people were going for visa interview with nose mask and all that. It is required their COVID no corner there. Shouldn't be a problem.
All right, thank you.
Lawisha, go ahead.
I wanted to ask if tell me about your program and tell me about your study plan are the same question or they have the same answer.
Based on the wording.
Yeah.
Okay. Based on the wording of the question, obviously you can tell they're different. You probably could find some, sentences in the answer for one in the other, but based on how you even said it, obviously there are differences.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions from anyone?
Hello, Mr. Fred.
Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, this is James.
Your interview was yesterday or what?
Yeah, it was yesterday. And I couldn't get to do so, but I want to use this opportunity to thank each and everyone for their support, their help, and especially you for your encouragement and everything. I really appreciate. So I was given a pink sheet that tomorrow I should come for my passport. So thank you. And thanks to everyone.
So you said it. Where did you attend your interview? Which country?
Eswatini.
So when you are being denied, your passport is not given to you on that same day?
So I was trying to play a prank. I got it.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, thank you.
Congrats on the visa though.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. So
So we will be seeing each other.
certainly. Any other questions from anyone before we get started? Right. If not, then so if you're new on the platform, and especially for those who are preparing for the spring semester, it's beneficial to start, participating in the mock session before your time comes, even if you don't have an interview date scheduled. Please be listening, be practicing, so that it makes it easier when the time comes. Mostly people will wait until their dates are closer. That is where they start giving like a lot of pressure and all that. But please, let's try and preparing and make it easier, when the time comes. All right. So if you want to be interviewed, type your name in the chat, and then we'll begin from there. Yeah, James, would you be with us for some time? If you could start the session, I'll be grateful. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you start with Sharifa, and then we go to Laurentia.
Sharifa. Okay. Okay, Mr. Fred. Hello, Sharifa.
Hi, James. Good morning.
Morning. Okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're also doing well.
Yeah, I'm fine. Can you pass me your document?
Please, here they are.
Okay. Tell me about your study plan.
Yes, my program is a 2-year Master of Arts in Communication Studies with an area of concentration in corporate communication. My program requires that I take a maximum of 30 credit hours, 12 hours of core studies, 12 hours of electives, and a 6-hour thesis. Yes, at the end of my coursework, I would take an examination and also submit my thesis. I'll be working with Professor Simon Wangi, a notable professor who specializes in corporate communication, and also how nonprofit organizations communicate with their partners in ways that are ethical. I'll be taking courses such as Introduction to Communication Theory, Communication Research Methods, and Field Research in Communication, just to name a few. Thank you.
So where did you take your undergrad?
I had my undergraduate studies from the University of Ghana, Legon, where I majored in political science and Chinese. After my third year, I spent a year in China as part of my curriculum. I came back to complete my 400 level, and then I graduated with a GPA of 3.4 out of 4.0. That's a second-class upper honors degree in 2019.
Which year was that? 2019.
Yes, 2019.
How are you funding your education?
I've been awarded a graduate teaching assistantship, which comes with a tuition waiver and an annual stipend, which covers my living expenses. However, I have a deficit of $53, which will be covered by myself because I work as the director for the director of operations for Thornton Foundation Ghana. Yes.
Okay, so how many years have you been working?
I've been working for the past 1 year now.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'll be approving Sharifa for comments. Please. Please, any comments?
Yeah, Sharifa, well done. But your line was truncating, so I could barely hear you, or your words were muffled. Did you say you worked for a year as a director?
Yes.
And you've been able to save $58,000.
No. My deficit is 53. 53. Like 5.
Yeah. So how were you going to fund your deficits? What was your response? I couldn't hear. Maybe others did. Anyway.
I've worked as I've saved enough to actually be able to fund my deficit. That's $53. Yeah.
Oh, 53, not 53,000. Okay, all right.
No,
okay.
53. That's 53. 53.
presentation was okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello. Please, any comments? Okay, so we go to the next person. Second attempt. Hello, Sharifa.
Hello?
This is your second attempt, huh?
Yes, this is my second attempt.
Oh, okay. So if you ask, what has changed?
I was denied under Section 214B because I was nervous, because I was also having a bad day that day. Also, I wasn't able to mention to the visa officer that I have a graduate teaching assistantship, yes, which covers my which comes with a tuition waiver and my living expenses, yes. And significantly, it has also changed after I deferred to the spring term. So when I deferred, my graduate teaching assistantship has significantly improved. Previously, I had a deficit of 452, but right now it's $53. Yes, and yeah, basically that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so Sharifa, all these the information you're giving, are they on your I-20? Are they reflective on your I-20 now?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah, all the best, and you're fine. I think I believe so.
All the best.
Thank you.
Okay. Please, Lauricia.
Yes,
Lauricia
please.
is the next person.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Please, I'm fine. Yourself?
I'm also fine. Can you please pass me your documents?
Please, here they are.
Okay. So, where are you going? What program are you doing?
Please, I'm going to University of Bridgeport in Connecticut to study a 2-year Master of Business Administration with a concentration in finance.
So, what is your postgraduate plan?
Okay, so I plan to return home and work as a financial advisor for our Pinto Divisional Council, where I'll be monitoring funds from individuals and affiliated companies. Also, I'll be in charge of their annual financial statements, budget management, budgeting, and expense tracking. I had an internship with them, and during my internship, I realized these areas need greater attention, and I aim to provide after school.
How are you funding your education?
I received a 4,000 merit-based scholarship, and the rest will be taken care of by Apinto Divisional Council. And Apinto Divisional Council is the Chiefs and Council of Elders from Takwa and surrounding areas. And the council takes care of 2 of every chief child, and my dad is the chief of Akobra, so that's why they are sponsoring me.
Okay. Where did you do your undergrad?
Please, UDS Wa campus, and I graduated in 2022 with a second class upper.
So, what have you been doing now this while?
I had my service in 2023, and then after that, I think I finished in somewhere in October, December. So I started the internship in December, and I had it till last month. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be approving you for comment.
Okay.
Please, any comments for Lauricia?
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Okay, please. After what I realized was that she wasn't that specific in her answers, especially when he asked her when she completed, she was like somewhere, then she would say, yeah. You see, yeah, you give room for the viewer to know that you are only guessing your own information. That is my opinion, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I believe she will be able to get it right the next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Please, any comments again? Please, any comment for Lauricia? Okay. So we go to the next person, right?
I think she did very well. Well,
Okay.
explaining herself. So I think she deserves.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Sab. SAB. You are next. Hello, SAB. I don't know.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, SAB.
Yeah.
How are
Good
you?
morning. Fine, thank
Morning.
you.
Please, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Like next. Yeah, please go ahead.
Oh, okay. Can you pass me your document?
Here you are, please.
Okay. Well, what is your study plan? What's your study plan?
I don't have an idea, honestly. That question and there are two questions. I don't know.
So, so yesterday,
Uh-huh.
this is what I was asked. My first question: what's your study plan? So, I don't know. It depends on every viewer and how he or she understands it. So maybe, so we should move on.
Yeah, okay, let me answer it my way because I keep getting conflicting answers from this same page. So I'm just
Yes. So say what you know. Okay, let's see. So, what's your study plan? We are here to help each other. So, we go. What's
all
your
right.
study plan?
Having pivoted from the role of an operations manager to a legal advisor for a financial institution, I intend to pursue my master's in law and then return back to help advise my company and then help them to adhere to compliance issues.
Okay. Which year did you complete your undergrad?
2017.
Okay. What have you been doing all this while?
I've been working as a legal advisor for a financial institution in Africa, Gambia.
Okay. How are you financing your education?
My sister, who is a medical doctor, will graciously finance my deficits. I obtained a scholarship which covers 70%, and then the deficit will be catered for by my sister, who is a doctor, who has an annual income of £120,000. And then my insurance will be catered for by my husband.
Okay. I'll be approving. The name is what? SAB?
Yes, sir.
SAP. Okay. Please, I'll be approving SAP for comments. Hello. Okay. So to start, what I want to say is the financing. I believe maybe you put your strong foot forward. That's your scholarship before you talk about the deficit, right? I
Sure.
hope you understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
get it.
you speak, yes. So you speak about your scholarship first, then you go ahead to talk about how you'll be able to take care of the deficit. Okay. Then the study plan also, you could speak more about, you could say, state the school you are going, then you add maybe the courses that you intend doing some, then you pivot it through maybe the skills you intend to acquire through the courses you might be taking. Then you intend bringing maybe if they don't cut you off, then you bring in what will be bringing you back home, the story that you've been telling yourself, to bring you back home. Then you conclude it over there. That is the little tips that I have for you.
Thank you very much, James. I'm grateful for the input.
You're welcome. Please, anyone again for comments? Hello, anyone who would like to comment?
Okay, I think she did well. But just as you said, on this platform, we've got different opinions, sometimes different answers to same question, making
Yes.
making it look like okay, you can forget yours and take someone else's own, because especially when the person flows very much, you see, and when the person flows very much, and then you think that, oh, now the person is making a lot of sense. With all due respect. So I think it is up to us to weigh our options. You see, you realize, yeah, this is my story, because you can tell your story best than any other person. So once you weigh your story, then you realize that, no, let me go with this option. Yeah, I think that is going to be best understandable to the view, because learning from someone is quite difficult than articulating your own story.
Yeah, you are right. All right, thank you for the info. You see, it depends on how you say it. And over this platform, there have been few ingredients that, helps makes the story very nice. So you pick the points, then you revolve your story around those points, then you make it better for yourself. That's all.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful for the input.
Yeah, you're welcome. Please, the next person is Efurai or Kofi. Chloe. Oh, better times. Hello, Chloe.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah. Please, can you pass? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please pass me your document?
Yeah, they answer.
Okay. So, what is your purpose and what do you intend doing?
I intend to study a master's in public health, which will equip me with knowledge and skills, which will help me solve societal and environmental health-related issues when I return back to Uganda.
Okay. Where did you do your undergrad? And which year did you complete?
I did bachelor's in arts and social sciences, and I was a major in social administration and a minor in psychology. And I completed my course in 2020, but I graduated in 2021 because of COVID.
Okay. So what have you been doing all this while?
After my graduation, I started volunteering at Insambia Hospital, and later I started working as a health trainee, but now I'm a teens counselor, where I offer guidance and counseling to teens who are HIV positive.
Okay. How are you financing your education?
My elder brother is going to be my sponsor. He's a successful businessman. He owns 2 petrol stations in Uganda. He makes around $70,000 a year. However, my father is also going to help me because he's a cattle keeper. He's willing to sell some of his cows so that I don't lack when I travel to the United States.
What's the cost of attendance?
$27,000.
Okay. So I'll be approving Chloe for comments. So yeah, if I'm starting, you said you did an internship, right? Right after you graduated. So
Yes.
I want to know, with your I-20, did you state that you? So which year did you state in your I-20 that you started working?
In my I-20 or DS form?
The DS 160.
I started 2020, and even that time, last time when I went for the interview, they asked me about that, and I explained that because the academic year I started my course in 2027 up to 2020. That was the academic year, but because of COVID, we graduated in 2021. That's how I explained it. So in this form, I filled in 2020.
Okay, you said this is your third attempt, right?
Yes.
So what has changed?
Last time I had a student loan. Part of my tuition was going to be paid by 8B Education Investment and then my family. But right now, we have sufficient funds from my family. And secondly, my transcript had somehow faded. So I went to the university and they gave me a new one because the consular asked for my transcript. I gave it to her. She went back to check for it and then come back. It's like she was not so convinced with it. So I went to the university. They printed out a new transcript for me.
Oh, okay.
Then even the other time I was working as a health trainee, but now I'm a teens counselor.
Okay. So the intern, you started in 2020, right?
Yes.
Of which you were working as a work, right?
No. That time I was not working. I was just a health trainee. My first interview, I was volunteering. That was in 2022. Then last year, 2023, I was a health trainee. So now I'm a teens counselor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Please, any comments for Chloe? Hello.
Okay. In my opinion, I think with those of us who have been denied before, that question, what has changed? I think individually we need to work very well towards that question. Yeah, because you were denied for a purpose. We were denied for a purpose. And they wouldn't tell you it was maybe because of ABC that you were denied. So you were there with a view. You knew exactly what happened. Maybe you were very tense. Yeah, maybe you saw that, no, I should have added this. But maybe as a result of the atmospheric pressure over there, you couldn't add what you think should be added. You can tell your story better than any other person. You see, so it is always advisable that you take very key interest in what has changed, because that is going to be the next stepping stone for whether they should continue interviewing you or they should cut you and then deny you once again.
All right. Thank you.
Just a minute there. In my first interview, I think I was not confident enough because the consular did not even ask about the funding and all that. For 4 questions, how did you get to know about this program and all that? Then I was denied. And then the second interview, I think somehow I made a mistake. I did not get the first question very well. She was like, Nasasla, you're going for a master's in behavior sciences, which is on I-20. So I was like, yes, ma'am. But then I was supposed to say, no, I'm going for a master's in public health. From there, she started typing immediately. So when I came back and I've been joining your sessions, that's when I realized that this is just a code. It's not the course that I was going to study. And I had put that even in the DS that as a course, yet I was going to do public health.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So at
All
least I've collected some of the mistakes in the DS. I'll also share it with Mr. Fred, then he'll go through it. Then I think I'll be ready.
Okay. So, Efo, you are the next, right?
Okay.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, officer. And you?
I'm also good. Can you? What's your study plan?
Business Administration in Park University is a 3-year master's degree program where I will be undertaking courses such as marketing strategy, consumer behavior, ethical and legal issues in marketing, where upon successful completion, this course will enable me and equip me with analytical skills such as critical thinking, which will transition me from operational duties to assume leadership position in our family company, Dutch 108 Enterprise, where I currently work.
How are you financing your education?
I have been awarded a scholarship of $3,000 and I have made a tuition deposit of $4,000. However, the remaining deficit will be catered for by my father in the person of Mr. Daniel Fugu, who is a livestock farmer and also the general manager of our family business.
What's your cost of attendance?
The total cost of attendance at Park University is $22,493.
What did you do in your undergrad?
I studied information technology education in University of Education, Unida.
Which year did you complete?
I completed in 2021 September.
Okay. I'll be approving for comments. Okay, so what I would say is in your undergrad, you could even state your GPA that you completed with. You have to be adding that also, just to prove to them that no, you are a good student, right?
Okay.
Please, I hope you understand. Yeah.
Yes, very well, sir.
Yeah. After all, I believe, I think your flow is good. Your confidence too is there, and I hope we should be good to go. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Please, any comments for Efo?
Yes, Efo, please, is this your first attempt?
Yeah, I've gone for my first attempt. That was 2 weeks later. And after I was denied, I gave myself some time just to heal myself from this whole spell. Then I decided to.
So sorry. So sorry about that. But mostly you don't get the opportunity to talk about your home ties, right? Maybe a direct question will not be, asked. Yes. So for me, my first attempt, and I think I didn't build so much on my home ties, right?
Okay.
Yes. So what you do currently and the program you are going to do, sometimes you could use the opportunity to tell the viewer what EQ stands for, right? Or what this program will do for you and coming back to your home country. So try to always get a question that you use it to build your home ties. And it is very good to do it that way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks for the comments. Please, any comments again? Okay, so you move to Blessed App. Blessed App is nice, right? Kwesi.
I'm here.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm also fine. Can you pass me your document?
Here they are, sir.
Why are you here today?
I'm here to be interviewed for an F1 visa, which will enable me to travel to the United States, specifically to Normandale Community College, to acquire an associate degree in health information management, which will equip me with the necessary skills to return back to improve the health interoperability within departments in my country at Raphael Medical Center, and allow us to stay up to date with the latest developments in the health information management of our hospital.
Why master's, not PhD?
My program is actually an associate degree.
Okay.
And it's going to equip me with a certificate to become a registered. Oh, wow. I think this thing, a registered health information technician.
Okay. Why didn't you? Why the US, not your home country?
I choose the US because education in the US is well known for its practical aspects and not just theory. And the education system in Normandale Community College is going to abreast me with the latest developments on the new software that my company has improvised, which is Vista and FarmMaster Xavier.
Okay. How are you financing your education? And what's your cost of attendance?
My cost of attendance is 27,500, and I'll be taking 50% of my tuition fee, and the rest of my deficits will be sponsored by my uncle, Mr. Kofi Nyamiche, who is a lecturer at the University of Ghana for the past 20 years, and he also doubles as a human resource manager at Raphael Medical Center, where I currently work.
You said you'll be taking 50%.
Yeah, of my tuition fees, which is $300. Not the entire cost of study, but my tuition.
So your tuition is 300.
It's $609.
$609.
Yeah, for the tuition and fees. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Please, I'll be approving Kwesi for comments, please. You have any comments?
Okay, Mr. Kwesi, please, how are you?
I'm doing well, yourself.
I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, what I realized was that dealing with facts and figures, especially these viewers with these white people, yeah, you need to be very specific and more than 100% sure about the facts and figures you put out there, because these figures you are putting or mentioning, it is on the I-20, and the I-20 is always in front of the view. So the slightest mistake you make, and then even if you come back to correct your own self, you are giving her more room to doubt the remaining answers that you provide. Because how can you come with your own I-20 and then it will seem like you are telling different story on your own I-20? You see, yeah.
Yes.
So to me, yeah, I realize that maybe some of the questions put you unaware, and that's fine. I think there's more room and more space that we can improve on that. But with the fact and figures, please let us make sure we are always on point, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for the comment. Please, any comments?
Yeah.
Hello, Godwin. Please, your hand is up. Do you want to say something?
Yes, please. Sir, this question, what are your study plan? I think that one you need to stress it very well, because sometimes people get confused. Last 13th, I was 13th. For me, I wasn't asking. When I entered, the woman just asked me why, because I'm going to pursue my master's in healthcare institution at Bristol Massachusetts. And the woman didn't ask me any question again. What he asked was to submit my card that shows that I'm a nurse in Ghana. So I just submitted, and the woman said, "Sorry, I can't approve you." But I also have an appointment at Cote d'Ivoire on 28th.
Okay. I hope that one goes better. I hope it goes better. Thanks for sharing. What do you want to say? Hello, Mr. Godwin.
Yes, please.
Hello, Godwin.
Yes, please.
Okay, so please, I will go to the next person. Michael. Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Yeah, please, are you ready?
Yes, please.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. And yourself?
Okay, I'm fine. Can you pass me your document?
Here they are, sir.
Where are you going to?
I'm going to the Georgia State University to pursue a 2 years master's degree in gerontology.
What are your study plan?
The maximum credit hours required for my program is 36 credit hours. And I'm required to do a total of 18 credit hours in my first year, where I'll also be pursuing courses such as research methods in gerontology, psychology of aging.
What did you study in your undergrad?
Physiology of aging, mental health and aging, just to make to be better positioned to attend to the health needs of the aging population in Ghana upon my return.
Which year did you complete, and what's CGPA?
My undergrad at the University for Development Studies, where I pursued BSc nursing and I graduated in the year 2022 with a GPA of 4.29 on the 5.0 scale.
How are you funding your education?
I've been offered a graduate assistantship which covers my tuition and health insurance in full with a monthly stipend. My deficit will be catered for by my uncle, Mr. Emmanuel Ajay. He's the owner of Emmanuel Photo and Video Studio, and he's also into this print media stuff, and he earns average $360,000 annually.
So what have you been doing this while after your completion?
After completion, I did my 1 year mandatory national service at the Bogotanga Regional Hospital, where I worked in both adult and pediatric wards. Right now, I currently offer voluntary service at the same facility under my clinical supervisor at the adult female ward, where I attend to patients with various medical and surgical, where I attend to patients with various medical conditions.
Okay. I'll be approving you for comments. Please, any comments for our brother? So for me, I would say that maybe when you are asked about your undergrad, you go straight to the program you carried out, the year you completed, then the GPA you completed with. Then maybe you can mention, if you are not cut, then you mention a few courses that you are strong that you took during your studies. All right, that's all what I have.
Okay.
Please, any comments for our brother?
Thank you.
Okay. Hello. Okay. All right, go ahead. Sir.
Yeah. So who is going first? FO and Kojo?
I'll let Kojo go.
Okay. So Kojo go first.
Yeah, he has done well. He has done well. But I have a slightly on the question about your study plan.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned the course and the school, so maybe you take note of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Hello, FO.
I didn't hear what he said.
So
Just a
he
minute,
said,
guys. A minute. Tell me about your study plan and tell me about your degree program. Are they the same?
yeah, so someone asked this question this morning. So Fred, answered though. All that, in summary, one is in the other.